Hey, good morning. Marantha here, and I wanted to show you after this big rain we had, we've got some peaches ripening up here, and I need to be really mindful about when to pick them. They look like they're perfectly ripe, but they're still a little hard. But I'm going to pick them later today if we get some sun so that I can let them ripen on the counter, and then I'm going to either cut them and freeze them, some of them. I'm probably going to also make like a can some. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So out here, I noticed when I was headed to the compost this morning, yes, for those who are going to tell me I need to weed eat, I have a weed eater, but I don't have the weed eaty stuff, the stringy stuff. But here's my compost. Here's a comfrey. See, all this needs to be just totally weed eated. But I've got this good batch of blackberries. So I'm going to pick these because I had a bunch here. We had a huge rain, so it knocked a bunch off, and I knew I should have got them. I knew I should have got them yesterday afternoon or evening, but I was I had other things going on. So I'm going to get that. So what I'm doing every day or every other day is I'm coming out and I'm picking, oh my goodness, I'm picking as much as I can, and then I am adding of blackberries and then the blueberries, and then I'm just putting them. I have a freezer bag, a gallon bag in the in the freezer, and I'm just adding them to the gallon bag. That's all I'm doing. I'm not nothing special. You know, I'm not making jam. I'm not. Oh my goodness, look at this. I know. Too bad there's all stickery in here. Let's see if I can get these pulled up this way. Here we go. So I'm just gonna pull them off at the same time. Look, it's filling up fast. So I have this wonderful patch of blackberries. These are wild blackberries. And you know, I'm from Oregon where the blackberries get really huge. But for those of you from there that are going, well, gosh, Marantha, those aren't that big. This is pretty big for a wild blackberry in South Carolina. It's not the same, you know, but we've had the rain to where we're getting them a little bit bigger. Might eat one. So I might use some of these in a smoothie this morning too. But I'm going to freeze a good bit. But I'm very happy that these are here. I left this patch here because I noticed I was going to weed eat all this, you guys. And then I'm like, you know, there's a possibility that, that isn't what I thought. Actually, it was after the fact. I saw all the blooms. So my weed eater, I have an electric one too, and it just doesn't get the blackberries very well. And I pulled up a whole bunch by hand. And then, oh, this is what I needed. I'm putting potatoes in there today, guys. I pulled up a whole bunch of blackberries. Like this was clear, I thought cleared, and then all of these, all this rain we had and wasn't able to get out here, and then my electric weed eater at the time, I just got a new gas one, but the electric one wasn't helping me in one single bit, so it was a little bit disheartening, and I thought, oh, dang it, all right, I'll deal with them again later. I knew I was getting it's my morning voice. I knew I was getting a gas one. I just need from Mr. Nick's, our neighbor. But ouch, there's a price to pay with these blackberries, but I'm willing to pay that price for these gorgeous, gorgeous berries. But look how quickly my bowl is filling up. So anyway, I left these, and then they all flowered, and I was like, are you kidding me? These aren't ready yet. Let's look under. Maybe there's some under plants under here. Well, I see the berries, but nothing ready on this side. So I was, let's keep on going around because we have more. You can see I have a lot of spearmint. Kind of let it run away, and oh, there's some shisho. Well, that got away from me too. But thankfully it got away on the outside of the garden. I have a couple on the inside I'm going to pot up that came back from seed. So this is a big patch. So now we're gonna go underneath this blackberry that I didn't mean to string across. I was trying to bend it out of the way and it bent in my way. So we're gonna go get some blueberries now to mix with this. And see, all this needs weed eated because I don't want to block my solar panels. I've got to get some of these right here coming in between my solar panels. There's some oregano. Oh boy, rain, I'm so thankful. So can you see these blueberries? How beautiful they are. So these are rabbit eyes. I know you've heard me say that before. These blueberries do not ripen all at the same time. So I think it's wonderful because you can just come out and pick your handfuls to eat, to put in your smoothies. I just keep throwing them this year. Eat some and then I throw some in my freezer bag with the blackberry so that I will have them this winter for smoothies, since I am on a plant-based, I'm eating plant-based again, which is really, after all the experimentation I've done over the years, is the one that works best for me. I have more energy. My weight is starting to regulate again. Not super fast because I'm not cold turkey vegan, but I am vegetarian and I do eat, my chickens lay eggs. I've been giving some of the eggs to the dogs, because I haven't been checking as regularly, so I don't know when they were laid. I'm down to 2 of my original hens because something has been getting them. And so I've started, I was letting them roost because they just love that. But now I am locking them back in at night and then waiting until late morning after they've laid to let them loose again. So I'm going to have, so here's what we've got. See? So that's just beautiful. And I just feel so blessed. But yeah, so I'm down to 2 of my, I had 4 hens and 1 rooster. So something's got 3 of my birds, which I've raised. I've had them for a while, so it's kind of sad to me. Very sad. And they were pretty good chickens, and they had the dogs trained not to bother them, which is pretty cool because they would just kind of peck at the dogs if the dogs bothered them, which I like animals that take care of themselves like that. So my chickens were those, but now we're down to the 2 barred rocks, and then I have the 4 chickens that I got as babies. Started with 6. 2 of them got, I don't know, just died, and now I have the strong ones survived, and I ended up with a rooster. So I've lost a rooster and I've gained a rooster, but it's you know, a few months old. You can see him in the background down there. Can you see those white things moving? Let's see if I can make them big because I see them right there. Wow. Chick, 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 chick. Well, I lost them, but let's bring this back down, back to, well, those are pretty, right? So we'll get the rest of these. I just wanted to give you an update on what I'm doing. So I am still committed to eating mostly out of my garden. I did say 100%, but I'll probably do that next year when I have planned better. My summer and winter gardens and the fruit. I'm real happy with the fruit this year. We get all this fruit. So I'm from the fruit state. I'm from Oregon. And you just kind of grow up with, see, that's my bowl today. So I'm going to put some of this in a smoothie combination. And then I'm going to put, oh, that's so nice. And I'm maybe going to cut up some peaches too. I have some kale in the garden I'm going to go get. And I'm going to go ahead and plant up. Look at the amaranth. I just wanted to show you. This is kind of my catch-all pot of plants. I was making up baskets, and any small ones I forgot about or that were kind of like, oh gosh, I didn't take care of them, went into here, and they're looking pretty good. Just so you know what I have. I do have, oh, you know what this is? Holy basil. I've got holy basil. It looks like I have more holy basil. Zinnias, marigolds. I have some wave petunias. I've got nasturtiums, and then I have the calabricoa right here. So very pretty. Anyway, food. I'm just going to focus on this tree again. I want you to see this because I'm just feeling really blessed. So I have all of these up here, but they're ripening later. These are ripening now. If I just keep looking up, do you see all the color? So I'm going to have to get my ladder. Oh, God. And within the next, I'm telling you, probably maybe later today even, maybe this morning, because I see a couple on the ground. I'm going to have to get these because they're going to get heavy. That rain made them heavy but not ripe. And you can see here they're not blushing yet. Some of them are not. We're just starting to, but the real blushing ones I'm getting. So I just wanted to show you that. And yeah, so that's where we are right now. And I wanted to say thank you for watching and just kind of keep up with me. I have an Instagram, Marantha's Garden Exchange. I am a homesteading, off-grid living, like 100% backwoods, off-grid living. Yes, I have electricity, but and water. People think I don't, but you can see right here. Yeah, I'm putting orders together, but see, I've got lights. I've got a lamp over lamps. I've got lights, you guys. So I'm still working on the lights in the bathroom, but I have, the wiring is there, but I have lights, so we're all good. But I just wanted to thank you for okay, maybe you noticed all these. This is not where they live. This is where they live temporarily, so I am making these beautiful air plant jars here with, I have laurel right here, and I'm going to somehow put them together and make a nice hanging thing that I'll bring to my shop. But it's called Marantha's Garden Exchange because I wanted it to match the name of my business, which is all natural herbs and soaps and salves and body butters and teas, wellness teas and CBD, and just all things that natural healing and living. So, but this is what I got this morning, just quickly. It's pretty. So I'm going to let them just ripen here. I've got some, these I picked yesterday, and I had to put them in a bag. As you see, you can see some browning right there. I got to get these processed, but they're softening now. So I need to deal with those. And this is all what's going to kind of go in the freezer this morning. So there you go. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. If you like and subscribe, that would be awesome. You know how the algorithm works. Oh, how do you not eat one of these right now? Beautiful. Oh, sweet. I have an Instagram also named Marantha's Garden Exchange. So like me, you can love me if you want. And if you want to watch more of what's going on, and if you want to just see more, let me know what you'd like to see. And yeah, these are plants. This is mountain mint, or not mountain mint. This is, I call this homestead mint. This grows kind of in our creek. So I pick it and plant it up here in pots and see how it'll do, because its feet are used to being constantly wet. But I have some elephant plants here with roots on there. I'm going to put them in pots because some people really like these. My neighbor really likes these, so I want to get these in pots and then bring them to my market. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. And obviously there's a little project I'm working on right there. So, and some tomatoes and cantaloupes. So here are the potatoes. But I'm just going to go a side note. I know this is going to be longer than normal, but so I have these potatoes I got at the produce market, and they're, usually potatoes are sprayed with a sprout inhibitor, but apparently when you find potatoes that are sprouting heavily, you can plant them, and that's what you do with them. The worst possible thing that could happen is they'll rot in the ground, but these are sprouting. So the inhibitor apparently is worn off, and or maybe it didn't have much on there, but so I'm pleased. So I bought these for like $1.50. There's how many pounds is this? 5 pounds. I will get probably at least, out of all these potatoes, I'm going to say 50 pounds. But I'm going to put them in that black container you saw earlier. I'm going to put straw, and I'll show you that video, but I just wanted to kind of diverge a little bit since they're sitting right there on my counter, my project area for produce. And anyway, so I wanted to say thank you for watching, and again, subscribe, like, go to my Instagram, Marantha's Garden Exchange, and Facebook, Marantha's Garden Exchange, and I'll see you next time. All right, love you guys. Bye.